Good morning, and happy Friday. Don here in the Tri-State Traffic Show Traffic Center. Yes, friends, we are up here this morning at 7:53. We'll be up for the next hour till 9 o'clock. Not a whole lot going on here this morning on this day after Thanksgiving. Hopefully you had a wonderful Thanksgiving with you and your family and your friends. Weather yesterday was just really spectacular. Almost, oh gosh, I don't even know, mid 50s, probably almost 60 degrees in certain places. And I think that's what we'll probably get to on Saturday as well. But this morning we're starting off a little soggy, but that rain is going to be out of here probably by about 10 o'clock or so. So another hour or two, and I think that's all out of the way. Fortunately, the weather watchers are off because of the holiday. So you'll have yours truly to go ahead and fill in. So we'll take a look from the National Weather Service here in a moment about our forecast. And again, the roads are fairly quiet. There's a couple things happening here, but as you can expect on this day after Thanksgiving, shopping days of the year. Although, I can remember, oh gosh, 10, probably 15 years ago, give or take, maybe 20 years ago, the Black Friday, it was, up to the Woodbury Commons Mall. I mean, it's starting around, 1 o'clock in the morning for the opening at 5 o'clock or so, 6 o'clock in the morning. You would see traffic on the thruway getting into interchange 17, just 16, I should say, just absolutely hammered. I mean, it'll be like 10 miles with the traffic trying to get into the outlets for Black Friday. But, different story, different climate today with obviously the advent of Amazon and online shopping and so forth. So probably not as bad as what it used to be, but still, shopping malls are going to be fairly packed today, especially if hopefully this rain, like I said, we'll get out of here by 10 o'clock or so. You will probably see, just a ton of parking issues. We'll put it at that. All right. So let's get to it here this morning at 7:56. Again, we'll go for till 9 o'clock. Again, there's really not a whole lot happening, but I just wanted to come on and still have some consistency with the show. We've had some gaps in the programming here, but that's a bit unavoidable at this point. So, again, programming note after today, we'll be back live on Wednesday. Again, we're taking Mondays and Tuesdays off for the rest of the year, and we'll see how that progresses. If maybe I can try to fit something in, we'll figure something out. So, all right. So I'm going to open up the comments section here in about 30 seconds or so. Let me drop the banner. We're going to put in all four of our sponsors here this morning: Crime for Vanilla Bean Creamery, Travels with Darley, as well as Shaved Cave and Maxim Motor Cars LLC. We got that banner put in. Let's go up to the banner here. There. Let's bring in our maps. Bye-bye. Let's see what we got. So let's do this first. Let's do the broader overview of the situation. Again, wide open in the grain. There is one issue on 295 in South Jersey. We'll get to that in a moment, but there's something going on here. It looks like it's on the Hutch out at the drawbridge. That these cameras. If you're going to join us here this morning, if you have any photographs or your Thanksgiving meal, send them along. Tri-State Traffic Show at gmail.com. Go ahead and put those in. We are on Facebook and YouTube here this morning. So welcome. Let's see here. There's the fire truck. That's north. Yeah, again, it's right on. Looks like it's just coming off the drawbridge there on the Hutch. Have at least the right lane shut. We'll go to the incident page for the city. And there it is, north, just past the Bronx Pelham Parkway. 2 lanes are shut. Okay. why that's about a 10-minute, not even a 5 to 8 minute backup at best here this morning. Let's see here. Alexandra, yes, good morning. Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. We did. Hopefully, you and Aaron had a very nice Thanksgiving. Your first as a married couple. Very nice. Wonderful as well. I forgot to change the settings for the audio. How does the microphone sound? Does it sound right? There we go. There we go. Sometimes I forget the thing is if I don't turn the mixer on first before the computer, sometimes it doesn't recognize the good microphone in the audio mixer. And Alexander says, I can hear you crystal clear. Excellent. Let's see here. Just some delays here. Again, this is just some normal. I mean, you still can't win even on a day after Thanksgiving, right? BQE getting up into the Brooklyn Bridge. It's a bit backed up, but New Jersey is fine. Hudson River crossings, there's no issues. This was the issue in Jersey here. It's on Route 295. This is out through, here it is. Jackknife tractor trailer vehicle fire, both directions at exit 20, Jessup Road. I don't think there's a camera here, but we'll let's take a gander here this morning. Again, welcome. 8 o'clock here, 45 degrees and a little bit of light rain in central New Jersey. Tri-State Traffic Show. We're up and running until 9 o'clock this morning. There it is. Oh boy. Wow. And you can see that the weather is really taking a downturn here. So there it is. Definitely, you see the two left lanes, almost three left lanes shut. Really, two. That's a bad accident. You can see roadways are very wet. Sometimes, you get these pretty tough scenes because the just enough moisture on the road to when you hit the brakes, you can if you're going too fast or just the conditions are right that you can hydroplane. It doesn't take a whole lot of water. All it has to do is just break that surface tension. It's all science. It's all physics and chemistry, whatever you want to call it. And you're it's like a skating rink. So please be careful. So again, jackknife tractor trailer. Hopefully, no one in the vehicle injured the car. That's kind of what I think maybe has happened. I've seen a million of these kind of accidents, and sometimes it's just the outcome is a little can be not good, especially if the vehicle caught fire. It almost looks like it did it take out. No, I can't really tell whether maybe it took out part of the median, Jersey median there. Wind this up a little bit. Let's come off of this camera. Let me see. This one's too far here. I meant to see the roadways are wet. That's a tough scene. Wow, that's a lot of emergency activity there, friends. Wow. All right. Well, we pray that everyone's all right in that, but that's a pretty nasty situation here. Let's do this. Let's repopulate that, and I want to see when it came in. They're saying 724. Now, whether that's the initial or that's the update, not particularly sure. Going to exit 20, West Deptford. In West Deptford, we're seeing that crash here this morning. Since we showed you a little bit of that weather piece component of it, let's take a look at this radar just to see. Again, some of it's very light, spotty rain that may not even be hitting the ground in certain areas. So let's put this in motion, ladies and gentlemen. Hey now, hey now, hey now. Nice little soaking here. Just enough to, like I said, make things challenging. So let's see. We're at 7:50 exactly. It's almost 8 o'clock. And Connor, good morning. Good morning to you, sir. Happy Thanksgiving. So we're at 8 o'clock here. You see, this is the back edge of this front that's come through. A lot of moisture up and down the eastern seaboard this morning. The temperatures are up here towards Montreal and Ottawa, northern New York. If there's any chance of snow, they need more snow up that way, right? Let's see here. We'll bring it back down to the tri-state. You can see now. So this is here. This is the latest at 8 o'clock, exactly 8 a.m. or 7:58. Pardon me. So you can see that there's some spotty breaks in the showers, and some of this here is probably not even hitting the ground. These darker purpley colors, whatever. Let's get some breaks in the action here on 287, 78, 29, 295, the turnpike, parts of Route 131. As you get in towards Mercer County, the shore areas, we'll take a look up and down the parkway here in a minute. It seems to be a little bit more of a steadier light rain. Up towards northern Sussex County, Passaic 23. Okay. But again, there's a few more showers behind this. And again, I'd say by 10 o'clock, I think this leading edge here, the end of it, the back edge of this through State College and whatnot makes its way through about here. I think by lunchtime at best, by 12 o'clock, I think we are completely out of this. And then the thing's going to start to clear up. You can see there's nothing but clear skies to the west. There's nothing but clear skies from Columbus, Ohio to San Francisco, California. So there really is not a whole lot of action once we get past this. Again, I'd definitely say by lunchtime, by 12 o'clock, pretty much we are in the clear from this. Right now, Bridgeport starting to see some little lighter rain here through Yonkers. Levittown. Even into the city, Elizabeth, Newark Liberty, JFK, LaGuardia. Could have some delays. We'll check that. Actually, let's do that. Let's first do this. Go back to the home page here. Go to Central Park, kind of split the difference here. And let's take a look at our forecast from our friends at the National Weather Service. So we got 49 degrees, some light rain, fog, and mist, as you saw. Today, showers before 1 o'clock. Okay, I was close. About depending on where you are. Sure, Western Jersey, probably 11:30 or so. That's out of the way. Slight chance after 4. City temperature around 48. Southwest winds, gust size 23. So it could be a little breezy at times. So again, it clears out. and the upper 30s, kind of normal for the most part. But um, Saturday, high of 55. I wouldn't be surprised if we start to see some places get around 60. 45 for Saturday night. Sunday, after 1 o'clock, we're starting to see some rain come in, and yeah, it's probably a nice little dose, a nice little shot of rain there between 1 and about midnight or so. Then after that, Monday is great. Monday's fantastic at 54. Tuesday is sunny at 48. Uh, as you can see here, sunny Saturday, uh, mostly sunny Monday and Tuesday into the upper 40s to lower 50s. So we're still in a nice pattern here for the next week. Just a little blip in the radar on Sunday, but yeah, once we get past again about lunchtime, I think we're pretty much in the clear as far as the precip. May take a little longer for the clouds to get out of the way till about 2 or 3, but I think after that, we're in the clear. Let's go to the Parkway cameras. I want to look a lot of green on the maps down into Cape May County. You can see, yeah, it's soggy. It's not a steady rain, but it's just light misting out there. Some light rain through the Cape May toll area. This is out towards Wildwood. Again, you can see that soggy start this morning through exit 30. That's nothing to write home about. Just a little light rain. It's nothing crazy. Can't get too terribly jacked up about that. Maybe a little more rain here out through the Barnegat tolls. Populating. This is in Toms River at 82. 82A, Toms River Toll Plaza, Breck area. Just that annoyance, intermittent wiper type stuff. This is in Wall at 195. Make our way to Lawrence Harbor here on the Parkway. This is out by the Raritan Tolls. This is going to be getting up to the Driscoll Bridge. South of your Driscoll Bridge is jacked up as far as the fog is concerned. Coming into Colonia, on into Clark. Again, that's just the camera. It's not fog. I can't believe that the Parkway, the maintenance yard for the Parkway is literally to the right. You almost just need one of the maintenance workers to go up there with a little Windex and clean the clean the camera. Get some of that junk off the lens. But there's the Union Tower. Here it is in where are we? Irvington 144. In Paramus at 165. Bergen tolls. No, exiting the Parkway there. Here it is at 151. That's fine. Let's do this. Trying to show you more of where this rain is. Delaware Memorial Bridge. Yeah, just kind of an ugly start to the day. But as I said, it's going to improve here around lunchtime. This is through 7. Let's bring it up to 14. This is out by 14 by the airport. Connor says Giants lost to the Cowboys yesterday. Yeah, ugly game again. Giants on a 2-game skid. They needed to beat the Lions last week. That was that. I mean, you can't lose to some team that's under 500. So we'll see. But they're 7-4, and I think Cowboys are 8-3. I don't know who won the Vikings game last night. I know Buffalo managed to squeak out a victory there against Detroit. A field gold. All right, so let's do this. Check out some transit here. Alexandra. Yeah, Ugg Giants. Yeah. It's tough. Probably almost as tough as trying to ride the Morrison Essex line. That was a 45 with signal issues near Dover. So that's banging up the ride there. River Line light rail subs 15 minutes because of mechanical issues. Any of the other lines having some problems? Oh, okay. Let's go to path. Let's see what we've got. Trains. That's why I'm in the Hawaiian shirt again. The heat in my place here broke again. So General Square 33rd via Hoboken resuming normal service. Okay, there was an issue there. Yeah, the heat is stuck. It's like 1,000 degrees in here. Oof. The fan on in the window fan. Honestly, it's not doing a whole lot. Nothing on the subways there. Special schedule at Metro North. Trains are running a Saturday schedule day after Thanksgiving. Extra trains in the morning and afternoon. Okay, so you knew that there was some Long Island Railroad regular weekday service. Go ahead and put that on a weekends. Pascagoula Valley and Port Jervis on a weekend schedule. That doesn't make any sense. The rest of it's on a weekday schedule. Anyway, so on the rails, Metro North Long Island Railroad and NJ Transit just leave a few minutes of extra travel time. 808 is operating 10 to 15 here on the Babylon branch through Freeport, earlier signal trouble near Penn Station. You know, if you're using the mass transit system, just then the chance that you come up on a weird schedule for your travels that you're to your destination and on time. Let's go to the Long Island incident page and let's see what's cooking here. Crashed Meadowbrook south at M1 Old Country Road. That's up by the Northern State. Okay, there. Let's go to the Hudson Valley. There's always something happening in the Hudson Valley. 684 north at exit 4. The shoulder is out. And Bear Mountain State Parkway east. The shoulder is out there. Tie up things terribly. Rocky Hill, the ferry is now closed for the season in Connecticut, so we're fine there. There's our crash on the Hutch. Stanchions off the NYPD cruiser. We still have at least one lane shut there, heading north on the Hutch, just as you come up to the drawbridge. So let's go to the Meadowbrook. Meadowbrook. It's right here. Okay, there's a crash in the Parkway north at exit 4. Everything is open there. Let's go to the state cameras here. 8:17 is your time. You're watching Tri-State Traffic Show here on Facebook and YouTube. You see our sponsors at the bottom of the screen. Hit a full sponsorship just at the end of the broadcast. Taken care of. Let's see now. M2 and M1. No, I don't see anything. So, oh, there it is. That's probably not causing a massive backup. You've got to be aware that it's out there. Let's do this now. Again, here's our situation out in West Deptford. Yeah, pretty bad scene. 2 left lanes are shut in either direction through exit 20. 644 again in West Deptford. I don't like what I see there. So we'll keep an eye on that. I want to go back to the cameras for a second. Let's see, Route 24. I saw the other day on my travels. Potentially a camera there along Route 24. Downtown Morristown. Kid, they used to have some really good cameras here, and wow, they updated that one to HD, which is nice. But you're looking at a tree. I just don't know. This is that Spring Street. Cameras barely work. They used to have cameras around the green, and especially this time of the year when they start setting up the holiday decorations and so forth. Somerville. They would have the cameras there around the green, which were really nice. They really showed a lot of fun stuff. I wonder why they haven't put those cameras back on. Interesting. 31. No, it's not going to do this good. Must have seen it all. Said it all. So let's do this. Let's go a little tour of the city now with our cameras. Just spot check situation is, and again, we're fine across the board on the expressway, West Shore, Staten Island Expressway, Outer Bridge Crossing, SIE here at Clove, Victory at Jersey, SIE at Richmond, West Shore, Fresh Kills. There's just nothing going on really. Brooklyn. Belt at Bay 8th. The belt at Flatbush. I wonder what that's about. I see the right lane is shut. Emergency road work or something. Inbound BQE in the trench is busy there at Hamilton. See it at Sackett there at the very bottom left is heavy. Getting up into the Brooklyn Bridge on the far left is busy. This is through Atlantic Avenue heading north. It's crowded at the bridge is fine. Gowanus is good through the Prospect. So again, you can see that we're flowing nicely here. There's just and that's to be expected. That is to be expected. You see the holiday lights there on 5th at 49th. Or is that? Is that Saks Fifth Avenue? Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Plaza Hotel. Here we go again with these spam bots. I like the fembots. Old fembots from $6 Million Man. All right, so we got distracted there for a brief moment. Here's 5th, and we want 5th at where are we? Where are we? 5th at 49th. 7th, 48th, 49th. So the cameras. That is Saks. Look at that. How do you like that? Wow. Still got it. Still know my locations. 5th at 49th. Populate that. Ladies and gentlemen. populate that, and we'll do a little list. I'll actually show you where that camera is. So there's the Saks Fifth Avenue deal, windows of Saks. Traffic camera should be right up in. Where are you, little camera? There. There it is. That's it. Say hello to the camera. There it is, right there. Looky there. What store is that? Puma? Wow. That was from August of last year, so I assume that they're still around. Oh, there's the Saks windows. Some building. Wow. So really, that camera is literally around the corner from the tree, right in here. So with the tree lighting next Wednesday, the 30th, this is obviously going to be a crowded situation. So yeah, we're out by Rockefeller Center and see Saks Fifth Avenue. So 7th to 34th. This is closer to Penn Station. I think that is Macy's there on the corner. Let's take a look. So here's 7th to 34th. Broadway. Well, I mean, it's Macy's is to the east of that, but it's in the same general neighborhood. Right here. Really out by Penn Station. Ed Koch Bridge on the left. Actually, the Harlem River Drive there and the FDR Drive actually look dry. 2 degree. Henry Hudson, 96, 125, West Street, Intrepid. That's clear. Let's continue on over to the Bronx. Wow, I got the wrong cameras. Well, we'll look at this one and the other one too. The Bruckner, the Hunts Point area. BRP 174, Cross Bronx at Clay, Bill Clay, Fordham Road at Hughes Avenue, Deegan at Triborough, Grand Concourse, Pelham Parkway at Boston Road, Deegan at 230th, Cross Bronx here at Undercliff. Let's see here. Bruckner at the Bronx River Parkway, 174, CBX there at BRP, Deegan at Willis, Cross Bronx at Clay again, Henry Hudson at 232, Deegan at 230, and the Cross Bronx here at Undercliff Ave. That's just coming off the George. Let's go to Queens. Let's see what we got. The Delta 158 there out by Cross Bay is fine. You can see the BQE at Broadway. Grand Central 188 by St. John's. Jackie Robinson, Forest Park Drive. LA QMT. LIE here at Queens Boulevard. LIE at the BQE. Van Wyck at Grand Central. Van Wyck at Hillside. Whitestone at 14th Ave. And we are good. All of your East River crossings are wide open. Brooklyn Bridge. That's the Battery Tunnel. Manhattan Bridge, Williamsburg Bridge, the QMT. At the Ed Koch Lower, Ed Koch Upper. Approach on the upper ramp of 23rd Street to the Ed Koch Bridge. Koch. All right, let's come off of all this stuff. Widen it up. Verrazano looks to be jacked here. What's going on there? Okay. So it looks like we got some sort of a situation. It's the situation, not Mike the situation, but a situation. Let's see here. Oh, sorry. La 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 la. Um, Faldera. Wow, it's wow, it's hot in here. Holy cow. Oofa. All right, so that is new. Let's go to, well, I don't believe that there's any cameras there. So we want to go to the city incident list. Let's check this out. Pretty quiet audience here this morning, isn't it? Maybe everyone's done a turkey hangover, right? So there it is, upper level Brooklyn Bound. One right lane is shut on the Verrazano. Let's see, north just past the LIE, the Van Wyck has got an issue there. Back to the cameras. Let's dial that in. Oh, wrong way. Be dialing. Yes. Here. Queens County. Should be right up in here. No. VWE. I don't see anything there. Is that a bird? What is it? It is a bird. The turkeys has escaped. A hawk or a falcon or something, right? Or an owl. No, that's not an owl. It looks like a falcon. It's a bird of prey. Wow. Let's see if he comes over to this side. Interesting spot to take up residence right in the Van Wyck Expressway. Leave that camera up. Bird there is okay. So the Hut Jackson is cleared as you see. So we'll get rid of that camera. Get rid of that camera. Get rid of Connecticut because the computer is slowing down to a crawl. Let's and they still haven't gone back to standard time at the National Weather Service. Don't ask me how that's even possible. But there's a little bit of your forecast against some observations around the area. So we're still, I mean, for this time of the morning, we're at the almost the end of November. We're fairly warmer than probably where it should be, where it's been. Especially out on the island. You still have some of that warming from the water. Farmingdale, Shirley, Islip, lower 50s. As you get out to Somerville, I feel like that camera is like in a trench or something with cold air, just kind of sinks into it. At 37, Trenton Mercer County coming in at 43 degrees here in the AM. So yeah, so there we go with that. So just a couple little blips on the radar. Still, once again, the big. Well, let's see here now. Now it's starting to get dicey. Holland Tunnel, back to Jersey has got a lane shut. Really, the big story is here in West Deptford in New Jersey is this 295 crash here. I'll see they zoom the camera out now, so fortunately you can't see anything. Just south of exit 20, but you see the backup. It's just the far right lane is the only thing that barely squeaks by. So we'll keep an eye on that here at 8:34, ladies and gentlemen. We're on YouTube and Facebook. We're going to 9 o'clock here. So another 26 minutes, kind of a short broadcast, but there really is not a whole lot going on other than that 295 situation. Else. Let's do this. First, let's check out the FAA. It's probably a little bit early for any kind of delays. Weather, no, everything is in the green. Um, let's check in with the National Corvette Museum. Why not? Right? We can dream, right? The weather is down there. It's got probably some sun. It's a little cloudy, but still, that's definitely a bucket list item for me is to go to the Corvette Museum. Absolutely, that's wild. It's a great place. At least someday have a Corvette. Let's see what's in stock here at the. Oof! Look at that. That's sharp. Personally, it's a beautiful car, and the owner is going to be. I love it. This. Don't know whether I'm that much of a fan of this red trim around the wheels. That's just personal preference. Color is nice, the blue. And that is a convertible. Oh, there we go. Somebody's walking past. You can get the core, oh, the car is gone. You can get your Corvette delivered here at the National Corvette Museum. And that's why they roped off and they take you this whole experience. I think it's like $1,000, but what's $1,000 on top of like 75,000, right? I mean, why not? Once in a lifetime type thing. They take you through the car and it's yeah, it's really something. That's the Rapid Blue convertible, the black stripes. Beautiful. Corvette, you're seeing a lot more of the convertibles. Not a lot more, but it seems like the bigger percentage in the coupe. It's just because it gives you the option of having the top down and not having to store the top in the trunk, and you still get the trunk capacity. Amplify orange with the black wheels, black nacelles here, and the black top. That's almost looks like a Hot Wheels car, right? Delivery 5. Ladies and gentlemen, delivery 5. Ooh, that's a first. The first one I've seen. That's the new Z06. Look at that. Oh, that's a sharp build right there. Look at that. Z06 convertible with the adrenaline red dipped interior. Look at that. Wow, that is sharp. That's about $130,000 car, maybe more than that, probably about 150. That's the first one I've seen there at the museum. Oh, let's see what we got. Again, another convertible. Stingray. It's got the badging on the side. This one looks like it's all red, obviously. Can't really tell what the interior is, though, just the way that reflection is. Maybe they tinted the windows for that driver. Another red one. Another red one here, and interesting. They painted this body blade here red, as well as this is the coupe. This is really this is the first one I think we've seen with the red body blade, which is kind of nice. Kind of keeps it all the same color instead of the black. Livery 8. What color is that going to be? Yellow, I say. Oh, no car. What was there? Live real time. Car still gone, but and let's see the logo circle. This is the thing in the front or the back of the building. Yeah, that's the front of the building. Pretty cool. So far, I think it's delivery 3, 2, 1. 5 with the Z06. Yeah, look at that. That's a beautiful car right there. Very, very nice. All right. 8:40 is our time. Let's do this. We'll leave that up there for now. And let's talk to you about our sponsors here today. Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, 908-272-3000 is the phone number in Cranford, New Jersey. 22 North Avenue West, Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery.com is the website. And go see our friend Ralph for some of the best ice cream in the land. You can see the wonderful offerings he has here: cotton candy, some of the sorbets, which I think are out of the season. So I believe that is the case right now, is that we're out of season for our sorbets. But again, just kind of call Ralph and see what he has in the case today. Cotton candy, as well as some of the other offerings: the party cake, Cookie Monster, vanilla chocolate, strawberry. So if ice cream is your deal, Ralph's and the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery is the place to be, ladies and gentlemen. The place to be. Nowhere else. Triple strawberries, Morio, grasshopper, bananas Foster. He has pretty much something for everyone. Frozen yogurt. He has sugar-free options. He's got probably at least one of the sorbets in stock. Cookie Monster coffee, vanilla chocolate, super crunch, M&M explosion. He has these wonderful ice cream sandwiches, the chipwiches and the flying saucers, as well as these great all occasion cakes. The small round cakes, the medium size for any kind of an occasion. Maybe have an after Thanksgiving party, right? You're probably stuffed with all that turkey, but a little after Thanksgiving festivities to keep the party rolling. So give Ralph a call. 908-272-3000 is the phone number. 22 North Avenue West in historic Cranford, New Jersey, right off the Raritan Valley line of New Jersey Transit, literally right across the street. You just walk over, get your ice cream, and you can get back on the train. Although I don't know if can you eat on the train? I think you can. I'm not sure. Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery.com. We are also sponsored not too far away from the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery is the Shaved Cave, 1471 Raritan Road in Clark, New Jersey. 908-325-6283 is the phone number. Talk to my guy Omar, or Alex is the owner, proprietor of the Shaved Cave, in business since 2020. Being located between exits 135 136. Come on in for all your manly grooming needs. Hot towel shaves. I feel like I could go for a shave. Hot towel shaves, as well as your fades. You name it, they go ahead and take care of it. Mustache trim, beard trims. So you name it, they'll take care of it. And I'm sure they're going to have the USA England game on today. I believe that game is at 1 o'clock. I'm sure they will have that game on and I'm sure it's going to be a real party there at the Shaved Cave. Again, 1471 Raritan Road in Clark, 908-325-6283. Tell them you saw it here on the Tri-State Traffic Show. I don't have should find the business card for Nick over at Maxim. But we will do this. Let's take this off. There we go. Maxim Motor Cars, 973-620-9060, 303 West Clinton Street, Unit C, Dover, New Jersey. That's out in Morris County. That is in between Route 46 and Route 80. Give Nick a call or his father, Anthony, and tell him that you saw it here on the Tri-State Traffic Show. Again, looking for an affordable, quality used vehicle, this is the place to go. Some of these vehicles have some higher mileage on them, but you can see the price is only $4,500 for an 18-year-old Chrysler. The sold the Jeep Compass. The Forester is still there at $15,500, $5,000 for the 2005 Ford Focus. 2016 Jeep Cherokee, Grand Cherokee Laredo, 75th anniversary edition. Subaru Forester, Ford Taurus. Looks like he's coming down a little thin on the inventory here, but again, it's a small shop, maybe about 10, 12 vehicles maximum, really. That's probably pushing it. Yeah, not everyone can afford $40,000 on average for a vehicle, or $140,000 for that Corvette Z06, right? So give Nick a call. Tell him you saw it here on the Tri-State Traffic Show. Again, 973-620-9060. Maxim Motor Cars, along Route 15, which is West Clinton Street in Dover, New Jersey, easily accessible from Routes 80 and Route 46. And last but not least, our good friend Darley Newman. She is a proud sponsor of our wonderful little get-together here on YouTube, the YouTubes, and Facebook. Travels with Darley, wonderful program on Amazon Prime, Wondrum, Ovation TV's Journey, as well as PBS Create. 10th season is going to be dropping here fairly soon. Within sometime in January, I believe, is what we're looking at for season 10. So we're all excited about season 10 again, which is forthcoming. And Travels Darley, again, really just a wonderful travel program. It's been on PBS again for the last 10 years and other platforms as we get more into this digital age. So she is all over social media as well. Follow her on Instagram as well as Facebook, and also on Twitter. Very active, especially on Instagram. You know, she posts up a lot of these wonderful photos here of her travels throughout the season. I think this one's in Turkey, and this one is in Santa Fe. But yeah, you know, it's a fantastic program, and really what sets her program apart from others is the local flavor of the show. So, as you know, as you're traveling, to get that local perspective, I think really adds a lot to the destination. It also gives you a little bit of a history lesson as well. Wonderful staff there, going ahead and doing a lot of research, and again, really makes those destinations just not a whistle stop or a stop from, you know, just a layover type situation. So yeah, check out Travels to Darley. Please do so, and follow her on social media. Wonderful, wonderful program, and hopefully Darley had a wonderful Thanksgiving yesterday. And again, check out her program, PBS Create, Amazon Prime, Wondrum, Innovation TV's Journey. So there we go. We've got that. Can you hold on 1 second for a moment? right, all right. Sorry about that. Had to take that phone call very quickly, so I apologize for that. So let's do this. Come back off of this. We'll go back towards our maps now. So wow, sorry about that. I didn't realize it was gone for that long. Again, friends, it's fairly quiet out here this morning. Not much going on whatsoever. There's a little blip here on Route 80, but again, not a whole lot happening. It's really this. Our bird is gone. Oh well, bird is the word, right? Let's do this now. So we got a couple of issues on 295. Just out of the Aljo curve, as they call it. See if we see anything here. Yep. How did that car get in? Looks like a pickup truck or something. They come off the road through the median there. Huh. That's the first on 295. And then our second one is here. Let's see if they move the camera in. No, they're showing the road. It's getting worse before it gets better. Both ways at exit 20. Jacktime tractor trailer still being cleared with a vehicle fire. So zoom in back onto the actual scene. Okay. So there we go. And hopefully everyone is okay with that. Holland Tunnel still saying is an accident. I don't know if it looks like it's in the tunnel coming back to New Jersey. To the Hudson Rivers now. It's not causing any kind of a backup. Probably finish up here with transit just because New Jersey Transit had some delays here. I still up to 45 minutes both ways on the Mars and Essex. Signal issues near Dover, 15 both ways here on the river line. So look at that. Yeah, friends, I think that's about it here this morning. We'll check in one last time with our radar. Let's see what that is. How far? So it was a bit of a pocket of a break in the action here through Elizabeth Edison. Again, it's 9:10, so I think I'm getting close to being spot on with my timing. So some of these outer band showers are just making their way through Allentown, Easton, Pennsylvania. Yeah, by 11 o'clock, this is all of this through this part of the tri-state for the most part. Again, by lunchtime, you're going to start to see some clearing of the clouds, and by early afternoon, 2-3 o'clock, all of this is going to start sweeping those clouds out. So we'll be good for your later afternoon shopping. All right, so let's wrap it up here, shall we? Let's do this. Let's bring me back on. Hi. Sorry there for the brief little bit of a break, but I had to take a quick phone call regarding some insurance matters. So sometimes when those folks call from a 800 number or whatever, you can't really get back in touch with the person you're speaking to. And I was getting directly from the broker that I was dealing with. So wanted to take care of that. Hold on one moment again here. Let me put the radar back up. Okay. All right, friends. So let's do this. Let's wrap up here this morning. Again, thank Connor and Alexander for joining us here. Again, it's a fairly quiet Friday morning as our viewership is spinning out of control very, very quickly here on a Friday at 9:13. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you had a wonderful Thanksgiving yesterday and continue to enjoy the Thanksgiving holiday. Be careful out there. Again, right now, roads are still a little bit wet. So you have to just drive with some care and some caution. So slow things down this morning until the afternoon. I think this will all get out of here. So again, have a fantastic Friday, a wonderful weekend. We'll see you back here on the broadcast on Wednesday. Enjoy the next couple of days here and get out and have some fun. All right. I don't know what else to say because I'm losing it. So that's it. Get off of me. All right, friends. We'll see you on Wednesday.